This is the Chery Tiggo 8 Pro, priced at $159,800. No other cars in the segment and price point offers comparable performance, features and class. But would you consider this a premium SUV? Let's find out today. Hello everybody, this is Adrian for Carlist.my and I'm all about the details. I feel that Chery has done a fantastic job for the front and rear end design of the Tiggo 8 Pro. They have not just slapped on all the in things onto the car, such as big grills, slim headlights, big wheels, LED light bars. There is a sense of cohesiveness to the Tiggo 8 Pro, and there isn't a corner that makes you left wanting. There are a number of elegant design cues that makes the car stand out even more. For example, this Galaxy grille with an illuminated Chery logo that lights up whenever you unlock and lock the car. There's also an animated light bar over at the rear that lights up and does an animation whenever you lock and unlock the car. Sporty 19-inch wheels, as well as the chrome touches around the front as well as the side window lines, just gives the car a much more polished look. The Tiggo 8 Pro is equipped with hands-free power tailgate. You just have the keys in your pocket, approach the tailgate of the car and stand close to it. Once you notice that the signal lights are on, take one step backwards and then it just pops up. With the third row seats up, it opens up to 193 litres of boot space. But if you ever need more space and you don't need the third row seats, you fold it down and you get 1,172 litres. Once you have the third row seats folded down, you can also put on the tonneau cover to keep your goods from prying eyes. One feature that I particularly like on the Tiggo 8 Pro is the approach unlock function. When you approach the car, the doors are already unlocked for you within proximity. Next up are the side steps that automatically pops out when you open up the door. This is particularly helpful and useful for those families with older folks as well as children. The cabin will surely impress you on showroom floors, but it's after you spend some time with it, then only you realize how thoughtful the cabin is laid out. So for starters, very vibrant, huge digital screen in front of you, and there's plenty of settings and menus for you to play with, but fret not, it takes no time at all for you to get familiarized with the system. There are also plenty of convenience features and tech features for you to play around with. For example, the 540-degree around view monitor that allows you to have a bird's eye view of the car. I mean, the Tiggo 8 Pro is a bit of a large car to maneuver and navigate, so having that is really helpful. There's also a Sony branded sound system that sounds absolutely fantastic. Also a panoramic sunroof, as well as heated and ventilated seats for the front rows. As a family car, I truly appreciate that it comes with 3 memory settings. So it allows me, my parents, to all drive in this car of different heights, and just with a touch of a button, the seats adjusted to my usual driving position. Plenty of practical storage spaces for you to store your items. For example, the center here, there's a wireless charging tray with 2 cup holders. There's a large central tunnel over here, as well as a massive center console which allows you to store your large size water bottle, and it is also chilled. But the prerequisite is you have to first turn on the rear air vents so that it takes up the air and chills your whatever you put inside here. I have the front seat adjusted to my usual driving position. I'm 175 cm tall. In the middle row seats of the Tiggo 8 Pro, the seats slide all the way forwards. My knees are just barely touching the front seats because there's a bit of a cutout and indentation, so this is actually still quite okay. But if I slide it all the way backwards, I have about 3 tennis balls worth of knee room. Space in the footwell is plenty. I'm able to comfortably slot my feet underneath the front seat for a more comfortable seating position. And then the amenities back here include 2 back pockets, rear air vents, 2 USB charging ports, Type A and Type C, a center armrest with 2 cup holders, and I'm also able to recline the seats to be more comfortable. If you're seated behind the passenger seat, there's a BOSS switch for you to control the front passenger seat forwards, backwards, and also the recline. Now, this is not just practical for those who are being chauffeur driven, but also for families. Let's say you have your child seated back here and you want to free up a bit more knee room, like "Mommy, mommy, 很窄啊这边." Then you just push the seat forward for them as a driver from the driver's side. Yeah, very practical and convenient. Getting to the third row seats of the Tiggo 8 Pro is as simple as pulling this lever and the seats just slides forwards. Hopping inside, snap back into place. Space in the third row seats is actually quite spacious. I have about 2 tennis balls worth of knee room, even with the middle seats in a very comfortable sitting position. And back here, I'm also even going to get even more comfortable when I recline the seats further down. But the best part about the third row seats of the Tiggo 8 Pro are these individual fan speed controls for the air vents. Yes, the third row passengers get their own individual air vents, so they won't be complaining that they're very hot. Static impressions of the Tiggo 8 Pro looks and feels impressive, but how does it feel on the road? Being an SUV, it's only wise to take it out on a road trip, and I'm going to take you all on a journey back to my hometown in a small place called Slim Village, just an hour 15 minutes up north of KL. It's a place where I spent my childhood. Every single time before I depart, here are some of the pre-departure checks that I will always perform and I think every driver should do. Number 1. Check your tire pressure. The Tiggo 8 Pro has a TPMS, so you can do that with ease. Number 2. Clean your car. Exterior for better visibility and interior for passenger comfort. The Tiggo 8 Pro also comes with an air purification system for better cabin air quality. Number 3. Double check if your service is due. Number 4. Set up your seats to be more comfortable and upright for a more defensive driving position. Number 5. Get enough rest the night before. Out on the open roads, the Tiggo 8 Pro is such an effortless car to drive thanks to its wealth of torque available, 390 Newton meters from the 2-litre turbocharged 4-cylinder petrol engine. And just cruising along like this, you feel very relaxed and easy because you have loads of power at your disposal. So overtaking is just so easy. That is further complemented by the quiet cabin, and it just makes long distance journeys like this a very relaxing affair. It also helps that the seats are comfortable, soft, plush, and you get all the right support in all the right places, and there's plenty of adjustments to the lumbar support as well. So yeah, on the highway, this is a fantastic cruiser. There are 3 driving modes for the Tiggo 8 Pro: Normal, Eco and Sport. Most of the time, I'm driving in Eco mode because it just helps the car to relax, smoother, but the car does not feel at all sluggish, as in a lot of cars when Eco mode it kind of dulls the throttle, because this car has again 390 Newton meters of torque. I'm in Eco mode. If I want to overtake, foot down and off it goes. As composed as the Tiggo 8 Pro is on the highway, once you get into back roads, you will kind of expect that it's going to be quite impossible to drive. But as a matter of fact, it's quite the opposite. Because the steering is actually incredibly predictable. The chassis is also very happily dances along to your tunes. And the composure that you get is actually quite dynamic. Remember guys, this is a family SUV. But being able to confidently steer it and dive it into the corners, I think this is an impressive balance between athleticism as well as comfort. Now the Tiggo 8 Pro is equipped with the full suite of ADAS, which bundles forward collision warning, braking, adaptive cruise control, low speed follow, lane keep assist and traffic jam assist. Now ACC, almost faultless. It's able to detect the car in front quite reliably. The only problem is the lane keep assist. Now, whenever the car detects that the road markings goes missing, it will send a beep or a chime to warn you that lane keep assist is not working anymore. And you know lah, Malaysia road markings sometimes got, sometimes don't have, or the unclear roads, so the car will just keep on beeping because it does not detect the road markings very clearly. And that's not the car's fault. You know I know lah. The Chery Tiggo 8 Pro is indeed a reasonably priced SUV with qualities that are competitive to even cars that cost 100,000 ringgit more than its asking price. Its extensive list of features may attract you to showroom, and some may find the abundance of kit a little bit frivolous, but it is only after you spend some time in the Chery Tiggo 8 Pro only you realize that at its core, it's a car that delivers high standards of comfort, convenience and capability. It's also not trying to pretend to be something that it's not. All it does is getting the basics of a good family SUV right and sprinkle on as much luxury dusting as it possibly can squeeze into this price tag. And for that, I will call the Chery Tiggo 8 Pro accessible premium SUV. The only problem that I have with the Tiggo 8 Pro is the monotonous color palette available in Malaysia, dark black and khaki white. If Chery Malaysia is able to offer the lush green metallic paintwork that's available in other markets called the Aurora Green, I think that will help the Tiggo 8 Pro shine even more. But let me know in the comment section below, can the Chery Tiggo 8 Pro be your next perfect family SUV? As always, thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos like this.